Hello, we are Group 3 and we will talk about Sensomatic Electronic Corporation. This is what we have done for the presentation, and this is the content we will cover in the presentation. Sensomatic was founded in 1965. It grew steadily, and after acquisitions in 1995, Sensomatic reported sales of $860 million and a net income of $73 million. It was appointed as an electronic security supplier for the 1996 Olympics. In 2001, Sensomatic was purchased by Tyco International. Traditionally, Sensomatic focused on loss prevention products such as EAS, CCTV systems, and access control systems. Sensomatic's products were marketed by a worldwide sales and service organization. Now, Sensomatic is designing next-generation radio frequency identification hardware solutions to provide retailers with significant operational improvements. The issue of the Sensomatic is that the Sensomatic used the long-term strategy to increase customer loyalty. However, it may cause financial problems of Sensomatic itself. Sensomatic have to prepare bad debt reserve if the customers cannot pay, even there is a third-party financing institution. Sensomatic is set in an electronic security industry. The electronic security industry based on EAS to monitor articles and CCTV and access control systems to monitor people. EAS systems consisted with detectable security circuits embedded in tanks and electronic detection equipment. The trend in the EAS industry was sourcing tanking, where disposable tanks were packaged into consumer products at the point of manufacturing. CCTV systems were used to protect against inventory shrinkage in retail business and for the protection and monitoring of personnel and assets in office and manufacturing complex. It could be used alone or in combination with EAS and access control. The issue of the EAS system is that it may affect some implantable devices such as pacemakers. The system will produce electromagnetic, which may interfere with the pacemaker. The economy and its issues, as the Sensomatic is a global company that products are sold to the world. The sales volume is related to the global economy. However, the global economy is not in good shape. The news from America and Britain has been reasonably positive, but Japan's economy is struggling, and China's growth is slower than at any time since 2009. The biggest economic issue comes from Europe. Prices are falling in 8 European countries. The zone's overall inflation rate has slipped to 0.3% and may well go into outright decline next year. And next, Le Chixu will talk more deeper about Sensomatic.
Hello. Next, I will talk about a strategic intent. Growth strategy. Sensomatic's key element for growth was to expand its product line and geography market presence through acquisitions. Acquisitions were intended to strengthen Sensomatic core business by increasing its ability to distribute its products and achieving synergy in the combined companies. The acquisitions of direct and indirect distribution channels help Sensomatic to reach a wide range of potential customers worldwide. Sensomatic applied the same approach used in penetrating the U.S. commercial industrial market to developing a presence in the market in Europe. Sensomatic's management believed that this strategy gave the company a significant competitive advantage and helped it rapidly penetrate markets and increase customer loyalty. The long-term financing arrangements were limited to products which had long useful lives. Next is financial capacity. Consolidated revenue increased 36% in fiscal 1995 compared to fiscal 1994 and 35% and 57% in fiscal 1994 and 1993, respectively, over the prior years, representing an annual compounded growth rate of 42% over the last 3 fiscal years. The companies invested $25.5 million in fiscal 1995 and anticipates investing approximately $31 million in fiscal 1996 in research and product development and engineering support. The last is the financial implications. In fiscal 1995, the company recorded a $4.1 million reduction in income tax liabilities related to a previously discontinued business which was no longer required. The last I will talk about the free cash flow about 1993 to 1995. The free cash flow in 1993 is negative $338,500.75. In 1994 is negative $33,009,049.25. In 1995 is negative $11,607.4. That's all. Thank you. Transfer next person.
Hello, I'm Zheng Yu. My part is analyze the outcome of variance quick-seasons. Let's look at the assessment of outcome. First, short interest in company's shares increased to 4 million shares in June 1994 because of variance quick-seasons. In a word, there are some positive effects at first. Then, from July 7, 1994, company's fourth quarter's earnings was lower than analyzed earnings forecast. It shows there are some decline data appears. Later, company's shares suffers huge decline and become biggest percentage decline amongst U.S. stock on that day. In a word, it shows variance quick-season fails. Then, as for company status, it has two parts. Part one is managers' reflections. They found two reasons for fail. Reason one is the company booked sales in quarters of products that was shipped several days following the quarter's end. Reason two is realized to companies' acquisitions, international operations, the company's utility items that should have been expensed. Part 2 is about company's various status. It includes 5 aspects. 1. Revenues. Consolidated revenues for fiscal 1994 was $889 million, a 36% increase from in fiscal 1994. 2. Operation cost and expense. OCE in fiscal 1995 increased to 89% of revenues. 3. Income status. The effective tax rate on incomes from continuous operations was 22% for fiscal 1995. Discontinued operations in fiscal 1995, the company's record at $4.1 million reductions in income tax liabilities relate to a previous discontinued business, which was no longer required. Finally, and 5. Net income for fiscal 1994 increased $2 million, and there are two charts which shows more detailed information. My part is over.